Hello, fiber friends, and welcome to the first episode of Plan My Knitting. Today, I will be going over how I plan my knitting month by month to accomplish my goals. I know this may not be everyone's cup of tea, but knitting is more than a hobby for me. I love to design sock patterns, dye yarn, and show what I have been knitting, but I know that if I don't make goals and have a plan, then it can all take a back seat. I find that I actually enjoy knitting a whole lot more when I have goals and a plan to reach those goals. It also helps me battle decision fatigue because I have a plan and I can just follow the plan. I'm not just a knitter, I am a wife and a full-time homeschool mama of two wonderful teens, so my knitting and my goals need to fit around my family. Summertime is especially busy for us because we don't take summer off of school. We have the yard and garden to tend to and all of the summertime things as well, like extended family gatherings, hiking, swimming in the river, and camping. So let's dive in and take a look at what June has in store for me and what my knitting goals are. Now, going in, I have a few big goals. First off, I want to release 15 of my sock pattern designs before my birthday, which is at the end of August. My second big goal is I want to continue to upload knitting tutorials to my YouTube channel. And third, I want to host a knit along that starts at the beginning of October, so there are some logistical things that need to work out on paper to see that if it will be possible this year or if I need to wait until next year. For now, I'm just going to be writing down all of my projects that I have on needles and the ones that I want to finish by the end of the month. For my current whips, the goal will be just to work on a few of them to make sure that I'm making some progress, and the others will just have to wait in the queue. Now, I don't think any of these are anywhere close to being finished, so I will just choose the ones that I want to work on. I need to make time to knit on these whips or they just won't get work done. Maybe if I start filming a weekly podcast, then I will make time to knit on them, but we'll see. I have 4 to 5 knitting patterns that I would like to release this month to be on track for being early with my goal of 15 patterns released before the end of August. I want to try to maintain being early for my designs so that when life pops up in unexpected ways, then I have some wiggle room for my goals. My goal is that I can release a new pattern every Saturday in the month of June. I want to pull out all the yarn for the patterns that I want to release. This is always the fun part, but sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming, which means that I might procrastinate casting on the new pair of socks. This could be detrimental to my goals, so since I have the energy and the brain space right now, let's pull out colors and see what inspires me. First up, for the heatwave socks. I have been watching 3 by the Sea's summer release podcast and saw their pink lemonade inspired yarn and bags, so I knew that I wanted to knit these socks up with pink lemonade in mind. I'm going to go with 2 yarns by Lovejoy Fibers. The pink color is Coral Reef and the yellow is Lemon Nova. Next up is the anklet socks, and ever since I had this idea, I had in mind a neutral with a neon. I'm pretty sure that I will go with macadamia and highlighter tangelo, or maybe it's tangerine, I don't know. But as I was pulling those out, I saw this heathered gray and highlighter guava that I might want to try instead. For the third pair of socks for the month, which I will be calling Dripping Wet, I thought a bright blue would work well. This blue was part of my 2024 summer collection and is called Switcheroo, and this wild red color has some of that same blue in speckle form, so I'm hoping it'll really pop against the blue background. Overall, I think the gray with the guava is too meh, so I'm probably going to go with macadamia and highlighter tangelo. Next up is my 65456 socks. And these are the socks that are making me think that I can possibly release 5 patterns this month and not 4, because I already have one of the socks knit up, so I just need to make the second sock, which wouldn't take as long. But they are sized for my husband, and his socks take a larger stitch count, so we will see how the month goes. I have no idea which color is which, but I know that the cream is macadamia, there's mossy rock, avocado, and something else, but those colors are all chosen for me. Now for the 5th pair of socks is a pattern that I'm calling Solid Fade Socks. The idea for this sock is to take several solid colors and to have them fade in a pixelated way. This may be really difficult for me to not overthink and become stress paralyzed in choosing colors. Thankfully, I have my family around me to remind me of the ways that I draw inspiration, and my daughter suggested that I turn on a song and see what colors come together. It worked, just like it always does. Whenever I listen to music, I see colors. I don't know if anybody else is that way, but I guess you could say it's like the aura of the song. And so it's important to me that I listen to positive, happy music. In the end, I chose Highlighter Guava, White, Word Vomit by Salty Blonde Fibers, Night, and a blue color that I have no idea what the name is. Overall, I am happy with my color choices for the month, and now I am super excited to start knitting on all of these socks. So for me, taking time to choose the yarn at the beginning of the month is a positive catalyst to fuel the desire to reach my knitting goals and not get sidetracked with shiny objects, or should I say, shiny projects. I'm going to stop here for planning my knits this month, and we will see at the end of the month if I need to make a change in the way that I plan, if I need to plan it out more, or if this method will work each month going forward. So thank you for joining me as I planned out my knitting this month. If you want to stay up to date with everything that I am knitting, then go ahead and click the subscribe button down below so that you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials or podcasts. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you real soon.